1936 Olympic Games, and for both of these countries, the period and the intervening years either side of it, well, they were very, very significant. It's one of those occasions where sport and history has come toe-to-toe. Well, Austria get us underway, and already a bright spell on possession. The ball in the path of Konrad Laimer goes in towards Moene. Left-hand side towards the edge of the penalty area, plays it back in towards the possession of Travner. Moene again in towards the penalty area, hooked back towards the penalty spot, looking to find Marko Arnautovic, but cleared away by Poland. Going to be an Austrian throw on the left-hand side, adjacent towards the penalty spot that Poland are attacking. It's going to be taken on by Moene on this near side. The left-hand channel is Austria attacking this first half. He's in towards the near post, flicked away before finding Arnautovic, making a fall from Moene second time, who flicks the ball over the top of Frankowski, but it's cleared away and as far as Sabitzer, who brings it back in towards the path of Sevald, and then it was a long direct attempt to goal by the right back Stefan Posch, which is going to comfortably go into the arms of Wojciech Szczesny in the Polish goal. Well, for Michał Probierz, the Poland manager, who was appointed back in September 2023, was a compromising midfielder who played most of his club football in Poland and Germany during his career. Coaching career, which began in 2005, and since gone on to manage 467 matches in the top flight, and as a manager won the Polish Cup in 2010. Poland coach in 2022, and then a year later got a promotion to become the senior team coach. Well, Austria had possession on the halfway, out on the right-hand side, played along in towards the path of Moene, switching it out to the left-hand flank. It's about 10 yards from the edge of opposition territory, flipped it over the top and through the middle towards Arnautovic, had his back to goal, looked to turn, missed the challenge by Davovitz, which was fair in the eyes of the referee, cleared away. The referee, by the way, Umut Mayla of Turkey, FIFA listed referee since 2017. It's been a bit of a cagey start, and Austria find themselves in the penalty area again. Poland defensively have looked a bit laboured so far, a little bit suspect, and again Austria able to win a loose ball, but this time Travner was deemed to have fouled Bushka, and it's going to be a free kick to Poland, who can finally try to get it on the left-hand side, around about 5 yards from the edge of the Austrian half. Just under 3 minutes gone here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Poland 0, Austria 0. The second of 3 games that we're bringing to you today from Euro 2024. Reminder, we have that heavyweight game, the other match in this Group D, later on tonight, 8 o'clock for France against the Netherlands. One of those real showpiece matches for these European Championships. We had a cracker between Spain and Italy last night as Sabitzer moves his way forward, launches it out towards Arnautovic, who wants it towards the edge of the penalty on the right hand side, just couldn't quite cushion it down with his first touch on his right boot, so the ball's going to trickle out of play for a Poland goal kick. 3.5 minutes gone, goalless the score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Don't forget as well, on top of the Euros action that we're going to be bringing to you live on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service, we're also the only place in the United Kingdom on your radio to listen to Copa America 2024. Our coverage got underway last night when Argentina, the holders and of course World Cup winners as well, got the better of Canada by 2-0. Goals by Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez getting the job done. This is Sabitzer, cross goes in towards the back post, brought down by Arnautovic first time on the right hand side, had 2 runners tracking him back, managed to play it back towards Posch, who swings it in, right footed to the back stick, looking to find Sabitzer. It's going to be cleared away by Frankowski, and it's going to be an early Austrian corner on the right hand side. 4 minutes gone, Poland 0, Austria 0. Score here in Group D on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Going to be taken by Sabitzer on the left hand side. He's going to swing it in on his right boot. Everybody loading towards the back post from an Austrian perspective. 4 players going there. Sabitzer swings it in towards that direction, punched away by Szczesny towards the near post, where he's chested down. It comes back out towards Sabitzer, edge of the penalty area, left hand side. Plays it back in towards the path of Moene in the middle of the Poland half. A long towards the path of Saival, and now out towards Moene once more. Further along that left-hand channel towards a bit way inside Polish territory. The ball's given away, and Poland on the attack on this right-hand side, but in the end, Zalewski, pass released by Krzysztof Piatek, couldn't quite get his footing together, so it's going to trickle out of play. Prior to it, there was a foul by Philip Leinhardt, who just put his body in and obstructed the view of Krzysztof Piatek, and enough for a free kick in the eyes of the referee. Ball floated first time in towards the penalty, looking to load it in towards the near post and in towards the possession of Piatek, but it's going to be a comfortable take and a comfortable touch of the ball for Patrick Pence, who hasn't had one so far in the opening 5.5 minutes that have been. Just a reminder then of our Copa America coverage, got underway last night. Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez with goals as Argentina got better at Canada by 2-0. We'll have Peru against Chile and Ecuador against Venezuela. There are our next couple of matches from there. You can follow that on the Flash Score app. Our next live commentary is in a couple of days' time when the United States get their campaign underway against Bolivia. You can listen to that one here on the Flash Score live video commentary service. We also have every live match from Euro 24 as Austria win themselves a free kick on the left-hand side. It was Marko Arnautovic who was being brought to the ground by Gernot Travner, who just wouldn't let him travel out to the right-hand side as he looked to turn. So free kick here on the left side, just off centre towards the left. It's going to be Sabitzer to float it in on his right boot, around about 35 yards out from the Polish goal. Poland with a wall of white shirts towards the edge of the D. Sabitzer floats it in towards the penalty area, looking to fire it in towards the path of Stefan Poch, who couldn't quite get his head to the ball on the back post, and so it's going to trickle out of play for a Poland goal kick. So it's gone, still goalless here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Now, Austria had a couple of chances, didn't they, in that game against France. It was Max Wilber's own goal that served the 3 points for Didier Deschamps' men. A bit of huff and puff, they created some opportunities, but it was their execution and their final third play which let them down in that particular contest. They've looked lively again from the get-go, similar to as they were against France on Monday in matchday 1. The key was they couldn't take advantage of that bright spell, and they're hoping that the issue might repeat itself here as Darottic has considered a foul on Arnautovic on the right-hand side, around about 10 yards inside the Poland half, and the free kick action will be taken a little bit further forward than that. It's going to be towards the centre of the Polish half. Ralf Rangnick, who grey blazer, grey top, looking calm and relaxed in the Austria dugout. He'll be happy enough with what he's seen from his side over the first 8 minutes of this particular contest. It's going to be Sabitzer to launch the ball in, right footed from the right-hand side in towards the box. Initially down by Baumgartner, but just couldn't quite get his footing together. Austria do come away with the ball eventually. It's in towards the path of Moema, 25 yards out, down towards the left-hand side, back up by Poch, who's on the far side to where he usually finds himself, and then Koski stopping Wene in his tracks. You can see he's a throw-in. It's going to be Austria to have it on the left-hand side, adjacent towards the edge of the Polish penalty area. 8.5 gone. It's Poland 0, Austria 0 in Group D of the UEFA Euro 2024 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Player on each post for Austria, who looked to attack the ball. Is going to find Travner at the near post, looked to class it on, but taken away by Poland, but one back by Moene, edge of the penalty area. Cuts it back, and into the back of the net it goes! Glass header by Gernot Travner, who was left unmarked, and it's Austria who take the lead. They've dominated the opening 9 minutes, and their pressure has paid dividends. It's Poland 0, Austria 1, 9 minutes on the clock. Robert Lewandowski on the Poland bench with his head in his hands. But you have to say that Poland left him completely unmarked, and they paid the price. Initially went into his path, it was cleared away, comes back out towards Moene, who flicks the ball over the top, then plays it towards the byline, in towards the path for Travner, who was at the near post and was unmarked. He glances it past Wojciech Szczesny in the Poland goal. Paweł Dawovic does not recognise that he's there, and so it's the easiest header towards the near post, in towards the top left-hand corner, and Austria have the lead. 9 minutes into this contest, the centre-back who came into the starting 11 today for Max Vobert, who conceded an own goal against France, has got his championship campaign up and running, and they're in again here. This is Sabitzer, first time ever on his right foot, in and around the penalty spot, blocked away by Poland in the end, who are at 6s and 7s at the back. They do manage to win themselves a throw-in though on the right hand side, 5 yards inside the Austrian half, but the Polish defence are being cut apart here. There is serious work to do for Michał Probierz, whose side really haven't been able to travel into the Austrian half. They have the ball now there in the centre, but again won back by the Austrians, who have by far had the strongest start of the two in this particular contest. 10.5 minutes gone. Poland 0, Austria 1. Traveller's goal in the 9th minute. The difference between these two sides in Bundi. Remember, both teams lost their opening game of the tournament, so if they are to keep progression through to the last 16 in their own hands, a victory is of the utmost importance this afternoon. And don't forget, Poland have to face France on the final match day, Dortmund, on June the 25th, so 4 days from now. Don't forget, every game from Euro 2024 live on the Flash Score live audio commentary service. Arnautovic again for Austria, has 2 white shirts up against him, plays it along the channel out towards the left hand side. Memoene again is doing his damage to the edge of the penalty now, advances inside the box, cross goes in, right foot into the back stick towards Arnautovic, who had 2 Polish bodies up against him. They managed to clear the ball away as far as Zaluski on the left hand side, manages to evade his man, now drives down that flank, past the halfway line now, 10 yards inside the Austrian half, look to thread it out in towards the possession of Piotrowski, but it's cleared away by Austria, who move again with the goal scorer Traun there. 5 yards from the edge of opposition territory on the right hand side, now shifted across in towards the path of Rene. There's a couple of runners on the left hand side for Austria. This is Leinhardt on the half, who's brought down. It's a free kick to Austria, brought down by Adam Buksa, who scored the opener for Poland against the Netherlands sort of an hour in on Sunday, but hasn't been able to get into the game. But Poland regather possession, given away sloppily by Austria. Through the middle it goes. It's the edge of the penalty area, but it's going to be cleared away by Moene, who chips it forward first time towards the half. Driving forward now towards the left hand side was Robert Lewandowski. It's going to go all the way back in towards the possession of Wojciech Szczesny. Heavy touch, all the Poles regather possession and fire it straight back into the goalkeeper. Out towards Jakub Kiwior, who plays his club football for Arsenal in the Premier League. There in the summer. Runners up position, of course, in the Premier League last term. And if you are new to us here on Flash Score, in the domestic season, we broadcast every Premier League game live for you, which will begin on August the 16th. The first game, Manchester United up against Fulham at Old Trafford. That and every single game from the Premier League in the 2024-25 season is going to be live here on the Flash Score live audio commentary service, courtesy of that. This is Moeme again, played out towards Sabitzer, left hand side, edge of the penalty edge, chips the ball in right footed in around the penalty spot. It's cleared away by Poland, but it's going to come back out to Sabitzer once more. Leinhardt in possession, plays it short, quick 1-2. Leinhardt back with it again, goes in towards the path of Trauner, the goal scorer, who in turn will give it back to Patrick Pence, who has a rare touch of the ball. Well, this ground is quietened somewhat. Both teams, of course, these are 2 of the 6 nations that are playing at this European Championship that have a land border with Germany, and probably geographically 2 of the closest as well, particularly to Berlin. And it's Poland in terms of numbers that have outscored Austrian support this evening, but they're very quiet right now. Moeme, left hand side, in the middle of the Polish half, play back into the path of Leinhardt on the halfway. Moene once more driving down this left hand side, around about 30 yards out from goal, play back in towards the possession of Grilic. Now driving is Baumgartner towards the edge of the penalty area in the centre, out to Arnautovic, edge of the D, back to goal, then looks to chip it in towards the box where Stefan Bocci was hoping was going to make the run on the right hand side, didn't do so. It was a heavy ball into the area anyway by the Inter Milan striker, and the ball's going to trickle out of play for a Poland goal kick. 14.5 gone, Poland 0, Austria 1 the score here on the Score live on the commentary service. Incredible defeat of Wojciech Szczesny from the Arsenal Academy at the age of 16. the age of 34, but still doing a job for his nation. He's going to have work to do here again. Zabitsa, left-hand side, inside the box, goes back towards Ueme once more. This is Grilic, to the edge of the D, fronts it in towards here. We're going to find Lima. Only half cleared again by Poland, who having to sustain another wave of Austrian attack. Zabitsa, left-hand side, in towards the penalty area. Looking at the cross in, was able to do so. All goes back in the path from Ueme. Zabitsa again, Austria having to slowly build it up, but again, unable to get that outboard in towards the penalty area. It's now Grilic finds himself in possession, has to play it back again. Ueme, Poland pretty much with every player behind the ball at this particular moment in time. They've just got no way of getting out of the moment. Ball goes back towards Patrick Pence in the Austrian goal. They're dominating this game, Austria. Poland haven't really got started, and finally could be thinking that there's an opportunity to really seize the initiative in this particular contest while they've got the chance to. Once been and twice shy, particularly after that game against France. And again, it's one back loosely by Austria on the right-hand side. Savold will play it out in towards the penalty, and I'm going to find some bits around the penalty spot. Gets half a touch on his white boot, but he couldn't quite get any kind of clean connection to it. Comfortable take for Wojciech Szczesny, who recycles it quickly and then tells Piotrowski, released it too, to up the intensity. Well, it's inside the Austrian half now on the right-hand side, and it's in towards the possession of Zielinski, the Napoli man, goes out into the path of Pieczek towards Bershka, in towards the penalty area, in towards the path of Zielinski. He's going to have an effort on his right boot, appeals for a handball, appeals for a penalty, but the referee Umit Mela says no to those particular claims. VAR, of course, will have a check of it. We're having a look at a replay now. Struck first time, it was Ueme who tried to keep his arm tucked in. It does strike the elbow, but VAR saying that the arm was in a natural position and play will go on. And Poland have possession in the middle of the Austrian half in the middle. Goes back towards the halfway and in towards the possession of Jan Bednarek, the Southampton man. Forward it goes, 10 yards inside Austrian territory, out towards the left-hand side where Zielinski was looking to do some damage. Cross goes in left-footed, comes off of Stefan Posch in the end, and it's going to be thrown to the poles on the left-hand side, adjacent towards the Austrian penalty spot. 17.5 gone, 1-0 Austria 1 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentative service. Taken short, back in towards the edge of the penalty area, looking to find Piotrowski, but it is one back by Poland. Out on the left-hand side it goes, and it's Zielinski in possession, goes back out towards Piotrowski once more, back in towards the path of the halfway where Jovic chips it over the top, in towards the edge of the penalty area. It's brought down and out towards the right-hand side where it's swung in by Frankowski towards the penalty spot. Loose chance in towards the possession of Nikola Zielinski, who in and around the penalty area had time, had space, struck it first time through the side of his right boot, but had no composure behind the effort whatsoever. It's a golden opportunity for Poland to level things up. He wraps it round his right foot, but he can't get a clean connection, and then fires it over the bar. Sinks to the floor, head in his hands quite literally, because he knows the golden opportunity that was for Poland to get level. They haven't had many opportunities, and the truth be told, it would have been against them on a play, but it would have been a big chance for them to square things up. It's been an exciting opening 18.5 minutes to this game here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. It's Poland 0, Austria 1. Austria in possession, right-hand side, edge of the penalty area. Konrad Lima up against Schlich. Back in towards the for Saivold. Uene once again. Zabitsa left-hand side, edge of the penalty area for Austria towards Uene once more. Uene left-hand side, 30 yards out from goal. We're going to drive down this left flank for Austria. Just to play it back to then move himself forward. And a quick two with Gustav Baumgartner. Going to switch it across and in towards the possession of there it goes. Now Saivold on the halfway towards Tauno again, whose goal in the minute is the difference between these two sides so far. It's going to go back towards the possession of the Austrian keeper, Patrick Pence, who stands towards the edge of the D of his own penalty area. Just stops, takes his time. Now really being put under any pressure by the Poles, and Austria just being allowed to control possession. Played out towards the right-hand side, 5 yards from the edge of Poland territory, and now they look to drive again to Austria. Played short and out towards Morene. Left-hand side, 30 yards out for goal. He's got Sabitzer forward, and that's exactly who he finds. And Morene on the overlap, crosses the ball in, first time. Left-footed towards the penalty spot, where there was a daring run towards the penalty spot by Stefan Posch, who pretty much karate kicked Zalewski down to the ground, and it's going to be a Poland free kick. It was one of those types of kicks that if you played one of those martial arts video games, you probably would have got points for. Well, 20 minutes gone on this first half. Just to remember and a reminder that later on tonight we do have the Netherlands up against France, and then tomorrow from Euro 2024, Georgia up against the Czech Republic, Turkey up against Portugal, and Belgium up against Romania, and then on Sunday we have Switzerland against Germany and Scotland against Hungary. Both of those games, 8 o'clock kickoffs to begin the final round of matches. And some sad news to report is that tomorrow is going to be the last day of 3 matches per day. As the ball's moved forward in towards the possession of Baumgartner. Keeper's off his line, Szczesny, but Poland eventually managed to clear their lines. But again, it's just another defensive mix-up from the Poles. I'm hoping we're going to have another look at this on the replay on the monitor that we have, just to give you further clarity of it. The ball's just gone directly forward to Baumgartner. Szczesny comes way off his line, half hits the ball away. They managed to get themselves out of trouble in the end, and they're going to have a throw-in on the right-hand side, adjacent towards the edge of their penalty area, which is going to be taken by Jan Bednar down on that right-hand side, in towards the opposition half. It's going to be picked up by Trauner, who in turn is going to play it back in towards the possession of Patrick Pence. Pence goes out towards Lineheart. Where it goes again. Lineheart on the halfway. 22 minutes gone. It's Poland 0, Austria 1 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Now Lineheart once again driving down this left-hand side, looking to thread it forward on his left boot. He's unable to do so. Ball goes out of play. Poland throw right-hand side, 5 yards from the edge of the Austrian half, as we reach the midway point of this opening period here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Austria dominating play, and they have the ball forward again on Autovich on the left-hand side, 15 yards inside the Poland half. They advance it towards the edge of the penalty area. Inside the box it goes, threaded through, Trond Autovich! First time ever on his right boot, but Szczesny makes himself big and gets it away. Flag eventually does go up for offside against Marko and Autovich, but again Poland giving the ball away, and Autovich feeds it through in towards the possession of Baumgartner, who manages to play it back into the path of Autovich. Szczesny makes himself big, it comes off his right shin in the end, although the flag did go up for offside against the Inter Milan striker. But again another wave of Austrian attack, but given away on the halfway. Poland 4-on-4 here, played out in towards the possession of Zalewski. Now Frankowski towards the edge of the penalty area. Piaczek crosses it in, right footed from the right hand side, only half cleared in towards the possession of Zielinski, who has an effort first time on his right foot, which is blocked, and it's going to come back out towards a red Austrian shirt, who will manage to clear the ball towards the halfway line. It's going to go out for an Austrian throw on the right hand side, 5 yards to the edge of the Poland half. But perhaps an ominous sign, and maybe a showing that things ain't going too well, is Robert Lewandowski is heading over to the edge of the Polish technical area, and he is speaking to a couple of the assistants and coaching staff about potential instructions. I'm not sure that's going to go down too well with Mr. Probierz. There has been a well-meaning start for Poland in this game. 4 minutes gone, really fashioned the one chance as of yet, and it has been systemic wave of attack after attack after attack from a Austrian perspective. Trauner was left unmarked to the near post to glance home the opener after 9 minutes, and there is a real look of concern on the Poland bench. I wonder whether Lewandowski said I'm fit enough to come into the fold if you need me, because there's some serious conversations being had on in that Poland technical area. It's almost a group of mini committees on that bench huddling together as to fix up what would be the best possible plan for them going forward, because nothing's really happened. We passed the 25-minute mark here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. It's Poland 0, Austria 1 on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Ball on the halfway after being well controlled by Patrick Pence. It's going to go for one goalkeeper to the other and in towards the arms of Wojciech Szczesny. Poland have it on the halfway. Well, this is the stats so far. Poland have only completed 59 passes. Austria have had 65% of the ball in comparison to the 35% that Poland have had it. We haven't got the stats as to the action areas as to where the ball is, but I'd imagine that the heat map is very much centred on the final third, right to the very left of how we're watching proceed. So that's the penalty area that Austria are attacking and Poland are defending. They're managing to kind of retreat themselves a little bit further forward towards the halfway now, Poland, but it's been a case that they haven't really been able to find any kind of out. Now they're trapped towards the edge of their penalty, having to triangulate pass their way out of trouble. They do manage to do so. Frankowski on the right hand side, looking to drive beyond the halfway, drives past Grilic, looks to thread it through into the centre, but it's going to be a comfortable pick up by Trauner. Thought it goes towards the halfway, but given away and one back by Frankowski. Switches it out from the right hand side towards the left hand side, looking to find Zalewski in possession. He's looking to chest it down to the edge of the penalty area. He's going to win a throw with Devon Hoshnock in the manner play from the edge of the penalty area. Far side for Austria. Very short by Zalewski. Back into the left hand side it goes again. This is Zielinski. Zalewski once again, edge of the penalty area, right hand side, steps it in field towards the edge of the box. This is Zielinski with the effort, right footed from the edge of the D, takes a block, he's going to come back out once again in towards the possession of Frankowski. Not cleared by Austria, but brought back down by Jan Bednarek, 10 yards inside the Austrian half. This is Schlich, who hasn't really been able to get into the game, but it's into the penalty area now. It's cleared away by Austria, and it's going to be a free kick after Christian Piacek was in to have fouled Philip Reinhardt inside the penalty area. 27.5 minutes gone. Poland 0, Austria 1 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Final for Austria, their last game is against the Netherlands. That game taking place Tuesday evening, just before the England game. Listen to all 4 games on Tuesday night live on the Flash Score Live audio commentary. So as per every game for UEFA Euro 2024. On top of that, Copa America also live here on Flash Score, with the big games involving the big nations live, plus every single match from the knockout phase of the competition. Both finals on July the 14th and both live on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to download the app, which is available via the Apple App Store or via Google Play, wherever you get your apps from. If you're listening on flashscore.co.uk or flashscore.com, courtesy of the internet. Don't forget the new Premier League season begins on Friday, August the 16th. Live commentary across the Premier League season is going to be live here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service to see whether Manchester City can make it 5 league titles in a row. Back here in Berlin, it's a free kick to Poland after a foul by Konrad Laimer on the halfway. Poland get going on the right hand side, fed it through in towards the path of Frankowski inside the penalty area, threads it back towards the near post where Zielinski was making a run into the box. Reinhardt manages to get it away at the near post, heads it out for a Polish corner, which is going to be taken on the right hand side. 29 minutes gone. Poland 0, Austria 1. The score here in this Group D clash on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. It's going to be swung in by Zielinski, right footed from the right hand side towards the back post, flicked away by Arnautovic. It's going to be back loosely by Kirill. Now goes out to Zielinski again with his unnatural right side, pings it in left footed towards the back post, half flicked away by Austria, and it falls in towards the penalty area and into the back of the net it goes. It was a defensive shambles by Austria. They couldn't clear their lines. It eventually fell to Krzysztof Piaczek, who from in and around 12 yards out slotted it home on his right foot in towards the bottom right hand corner. And half an hour in, Poland are back on terms. It was Philip Leonhardt who couldn't clear his lines, and Krzysztof Piaczek very much thankful for that. He levels up. Half an hour in, Poland 1, Austria 1. It was Zielinski with the initial crossing on the left hand side, half cleared by Austria. It was ball back in towards the penalty spot. Initial effort came in by Jan Bednarek. It was half cleared, and then it fell towards Piaczek, who managed to take a touch to see it out towards the right hand side, who then side foots it from around about 10 yards out in towards the bottom right hand corner. Patrick Pench tried to rush back to get there, was unable to do so, and Poland have themselves back on terms. Robert Lewandowski throws his arms up in the air in celebration. Piaczek slides to his knees as he came to the need of his country. It's his 12th goal in what is his 30th cap for his nation, the 28-year-old. And level we are, half an hour in. Poland 1, Austria 1. Krzysztof Piaczek levelling proceedings up. Came back into the 11, didn't play at all in the match against the Netherlands in the first game of the group. But now very much back into the lineup and very much back into the goals. And Austria kind of the tail of the tape in that game against France on match day 1, where they dominated the opening showings of that game. They did get their goal this time, but kind of against the run of play. The first real wave of attack Poland have had in this game, and they find themselves level in this encounter, and so it's back to square one for Vraniuk's side. Realistically, a point's okay, but when you consider the opponents on the last day don't do themselves any favours. Ball comes off the referee, but plays advances, it falls to Sabitzer. Out towards Morene, left hand side, edge of the penalty area. Looks across into the penalty area. Does so in the end, right footed towards the back post, was able to find its way in towards the path of Krzysztof Baumgartner, but it's going to go out of play for a Poland goal kick. 32.5 minutes gone. Poland 1, Austria 1, the score here in Group D on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Again, Poland given possession away cheaply. Peter Zielinski, the captain, doing so. So it's going to go out and play for a throw into Austria. Zielinski stepping into those shoes due to the absence of Lewandowski, who is named as a substitute this evening. Not fit to start. How they could do with his impetus if required. Sabitzer in the centre, in the middle of the Austrian half, was brought down by Dawaritz. It's going to be a free kick to Austria in the middle of the Poland half, down the centre. 33 minutes gone. Poland 1, Austria 1, the score in this D clash on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. And suddenly the Poland fans, perhaps not a surprise after scoring, have come to life. They could be quiet and quickly as Sabitzer's free kick goes in towards the back post, where it was Philip Leonhardt who came sliding in to try and slide it home. If anything, he's cleared it towards the other side, and Poland have got an out, and they're going to get a further on the left hand side, around about 25 yards out from their own goal. 33.5 minutes gone. Poland 1, Austria 1, the score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Kick goes Poland's way. 11 minutes out from the half. Story of the game so far. Austria took the lead after 9 minutes. Trauner really going for close range. Both goals really came from defensive errors. The second one by Krzysztof Piaczek, who had the opportunity unmarked, 12 yards out in space, slots it home on his footed towards the bottom right hand corner. Remember, the other game in this group is France up against the Netherlands, and that's going to be live with you from 8 o'clock this evening. The Flash Score Live audio commentary service. It's the other game in Group D. it is the Netherlands and France that hold the ace as far as the group are concerned, both picking up opening day wins, and the winner of that match is guaranteed their place through to the last 16. A reminder that Poland will play France and Dortmund will last day Austria take on the Netherlands on the final match day. Free kick to Austria after Mr. Baumgarten was brought down by Bartosz Schlich, about 5 yards out from the edge of the Poland half on the right hand side. It's Arnautovic, who's unnaturally playing out on the right flank. This is Moene now for Austria, played back, retreating towards the halfway line where Leinhardt finds himself in possession. Long to Trauner, whose goal separates the two sides. In fact, the two best chances for Austria, the goal and the next best chance have fallen to the two full-backs for Austria this evening. Trickling out towards the path of Sabitzer, goes out of play. Frankowski with the final touch, so Austria throw left-hand side in the middle of the Poland half. 10 to go to the break. On a piece here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Poland regathering possession on the right-hand side. Click forward, right footed, looking to play in towards the half of Zielinski, but it's cleared away by Patrick Pence in the Austrian goal. Ball down on the half, but it's a heavy touch. As you'll see the ball go out of play for Austrian throw by Bartosz Schlich, who hasn't quite had the impact that he did when coming on against the Netherlands on Sunday. Came on, looked lively, was unable to get his side out of the hole, and so far hasn't really had the impact that was required. Came on with 25 minutes to go, 5 minutes gone. The impact hasn't quite been the same. So Poland, though, do have possession on the halfway. It was Piotrowski with it, switched out towards the right hand side, looking to find Frankowski, who has a clash in the middle of the park with Philippe Moeme. He manages to come up, but Frankowski down, clutching his left knee, which clattered into the full moving body of Philippe Moeme, which is not going to be comfortable one bit. We're just having a look at the monitor of the two goals in this game. The first, Trauner, header towards the near post into the top left-hand corner, then the equaliser. Austria just not clearing their lines and they get punished for it. Piaget getting the ball around about 12 yards out, takes a step out to his right before then slugging it home on the side of his right boot in towards the bottom right-hand corner. And Vraniak in the Austrian dugout was gritting his teeth quite literally after the goal went in. Well, 37.5 minutes gone. Poland 1, Austria 1 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Second of 3 games on this Friday from the Euro 2024. The penultimate 3-game day of these particular championships. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news about that. Cleared away by Pench. Out towards the right-hand side it goes, towards the halfway. Austria lose possession, come back down Poland's left side. In the middle it goes, foul by Trauner, or at least it looked like it was a foul. That was what Poland were looking for. Now Austria look to break in numbers. It's 3-on-3 here. Baumgartner lays that to Sabitzer, takes a touch, moves inside. Marcel Sabitzer has an effort on his right foot for around about 15 yards out. Blocked in the end, comes out towards Moene, left hand side, 25 yards out from goal, in towards the possession of Grilic. Moene once again feeds it back in towards the possession of Leinhardt. Goes out towards Grilic once more. Moene in possession. Leinhardt long out towards the right hand side and towards Stefan Posch. Posch out to Seiwald. There's the ball on the halfway, plays it into his possession of Leinhardt. Again, this is Baumgartner looking to thread through on Arnautovic towards the edge of the penalty area, but again Poland struggling to clear their lines. They managed to do so, but only find the first Austrian man, which is Moene, who drives down this left hand side. He's around about 25 yards out from goal, has two white shirts in front of him, playing back in towards the possession of Seiwald, and now towards Leinhardt, who has it on the halfway. Moene as well to keep it in play on this near touchline, but it's been gathered by Poland. They will get a throw in on this right hand flank, so it's the ball away. 29.5 minutes gone. Poland 1, Austria 1 on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Don't forget as well, if you download the Flash Score app, which is available via the Apple App Store and Google Play, you can keep up to date with all the latest news throughout the course of the tournament and throughout the course of the competition. We also have expert opinions on some of the leading names in the game, and also if you're out and about and you can't listen, you'll get goal notifications first through us here on the Flash Score app, which is exactly the same you can do throughout the course of next season, every game in the Premier League, and of course the EFL if you support a Championship, League 1 and League 2 side available via there. And selected EFL Championship games towards the end of the season will also be available live on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Well, now it's clearing the ball out of play. It's going to be an Austria throw on the right hand side. Jason towards the edge of the penalty area. Well, there's a couple of Austrian fans who come as Santa Claus. You ask me. I suppose Christmas gets earlier year upon year. It's going to be Stefan Poch to take this throw in for Austria. Short in towards the possession of Seibold. Crosses it in, right footed in towards the penalty spot where Trauner was lurking. Comes back out in towards the possession of Lionheart, who scoops it up on his right foot, but it was a heavy ball out. Really heavy ball out. It's almost like a clearance. It goes out for a Poland throw on the left hand side in the middle of their own half. Covered again by Austria. Poland saying the ball went, but well, picked up cleanly. It's into the possession of Seibold. Towards the middle it goes, and towards the possession of Grilic. Goes out once more. Now back towards Seibold. This is Sabitzer. Has an effort from the distance! Around about 30 yards out on his right boot, which just skirmishes its way past Wojciech Szczesny's post, just a yard wide. The Polish keeper went down squirming. Looked up, had a go. Wasn't too far away at all. Just a shade past the bottom left-hand post. Well, they've had a lot of play, but haven't had much to show for their efforts. Nearly found themselves back in front with 3 minutes to go of this first half. Poland 1, Austria 1 the score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Possession again, do the Austrians. Driving down the left-hand side is Baumgartner, looking to release Sabitzer towards the edge of the penalty area, but Poland do manage to get the ball away and get themselves the pitch, but Zielinski couldn't quite do any more with it. 2.5 minutes of this first half to go. Poland 1, Austria 1 on the Score Live audio commentary service. As well, we'll have commentary of the Netherlands up against France later on this evening on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service as Poland to move their way forward, but the ball on the left hand side cleared away by Patrick Pence, who came out of his penalty area to do so. So Poland throw left hand side midway inside the Austrian half, goes back towards the halfway. Switch back towards the possession of Pavel Davids. Jan Bednarek in possession now, forward, but one back by Austria on the halfway. It's Sabitzer crossing in towards Polish territory, now Baumgartner. This is Grilic in possession, left hand side, 25 yards out from goal, looking to feed it through to Sabitzer, who was making the underlapping run, and Poland do manage to clear their lines, but not convincingly. Marko Arnautovic have been able to try and regather possession, but it goes out towards the left-hand side and in towards the path of Zalewski, away by Shakir Kirill. He's been put under pressure throughout the duration of this opening period. Just a minute of normal time of it to play, plus stoppages at the end of it. Ball loose on the halfway. It's going to be picked up by Zielinski, goes out towards Frankowski on the right-hand side, driving through now. Here's Bershka towards the edge of the penalty area. It was Piaczek who is brought down around about 25 yards out in the centre. It was just clipped. In fact, my apologies, it was Bartosz Schlick that down for Poland. Final 30 seconds of this first half to go. Schlitt's going to get his way past Stefan Poch. It's just clipped on his way. It was just slapped in the face. Well, he was slapped in the face. Down, cheap free kick to Poland as we head towards added time at the end of this first half. Poland 1, Austria 1, the score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. And once again, a conversation between Michał Probierz and Robert Lewandowski about the plan going forward. Has a feeling of Cristiano Ronaldo at that European Championship final back in 2016. Well, we're into time added on the end of the first half. Just the 1 minute to be added at the end of this first half. Finally poised. Poland 1, Austria 1. The Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Two over. Zalewski was most intent to take. In fact, it's going to be struck, parried away by Patrick Pence. The effort here, but cleared away superbly by the keeper. It was Zielinski with the attempt, just parried away by Patrick Pence, and out of play will go for Poland corner. Struck well on his right foot to find it in towards the bottom right hand corner, and he's going to take the corner right hand side, right footed towards the penalty spot, flicked away. Nautovic is going to watch it go back towards Patrick Pence, who is going to comfortably gather in the Austrian goal, and that's going to be that for the first half. Well, it was an opening period which at the start was dominated by the Austrians, and they found themselves in front, going up 12-0 after 9 minutes. But then Poland were given a bit of a gift. Michał Probierz converted from close range towards the bottom right hand corner from around about 12 yards out after a couple of Austrian defensive mishaps, and then they grew into the half as it went along. At the break here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin, it is Poland 1. gets underway, going from right to left. Both teams making the chase, I say, and the break as Poland get us underway for this second half. Jakub Piotrowski, Poland's been withdrawn and has been replaced by Brighton Jakub Moder. As far as Austria are concerned, Florian Grilic has been replaced by Patrick Weimer. We'll go through the two 11s for you in just a second. Poland with a bright start on this left-hand side. Moving out towards the left-hand flank is Zaluski. Cross goes in right-footed, cleared away by Austria, turning and getting away from his own boxes. Traun there in towards Weimer, who gets his first contribution of the game, and it's to give the ball away. Towards the path of Moder, who makes his first contribution to proceeding for Poland. Ball footed out, left-hand side, into the penalty area with Zielinski. Looks to get on the inside of Seibold, who will clear the ball away for Austria, then play back inside his own penalty area. The two 11s then, Szczesny, Benderek, Davids, Kirill, Frankowski, Moder, Schlitz, Zaluski, Bershka, Zielinski and Piaczek for Poland. Austria on the attack with Marcel Witzer on the left-hand side towards the edge of the penalty area. Steps in field. Cross goes in towards the back post, looking to find Christoph Baumgartner, but the ball's going to go out of play for a throw to Poland on the left-hand side towards the edge of the penalty area. They're defending Austria. They line up 4-2-3-1. Pence in goal. Posch, Traunner, Leinhardt, Mwene, Seibold and Weimer in the middle of the midfield. Baumgartner, Leimer and Zabitzer. The support to Arnautovic, who is the lone striker. Austrian captain. See ball on the halfway, loose, away by Leinhardt, and a play for a Poland throw, which is to be taken on the left-hand side, 5 yards from the edge of the Austrian half. If you have just joined us, the permutations as far as this game, as far as this group is concerned, both teams lost their opening matches to France and the Netherlands respectively. They go toe-to-toe in a heavyweight clash at 8 o'clock tonight. You can listen to that here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. And so, as we stand, both teams be on a point ahead of their final games, where they flip in reverse against the French and the Dutch, respectively, on match day 3. So not really doing much for either side. You get the sense that both have to get a win to give themselves the best chance of progressing through to the round of 16. Ball on the halfway, by Austria in the middle of the park, but soon as it's one back by Konrad Leimer, who was given away. Now back in towards their path and back in towards the edge of their own half. Goes out towards the possession of Stefan Posch on the right-hand side, 5 yards on the edge of the Polish half. This is Traun there. Way forward once again. This is Seibold in possession, turning with his back to goal is Marko Arnautovic, who was brought down but failed in the eyes of Robert Mela, the Turkish referee. Goes out towards Weimer, now towards Posch, right hand side, 25 yards out from goal. This is Seibold in possession, will look it back towards the halfway, and now back in towards the path of Posch once again. We'll loft it over the top on the right hand side, ball goes out of play now. Interestingly, Robert Lewandowski to the near touchline as we look at things in a bit, but warming up profusely for the Poles. Maybe he's got a part to play in this second period as Austria move their way forward. On out to its right hand side, close towards the corner flag there, being put under pressure by Jakub Kirill. Back in towards the path of Seibold, now playing out towards the left hand side. But when they had some joy in the first half up against this Polish defence, he plays it back in towards the halfway and in towards the path of Leinhardt. The turnout now is Baumgartner. Goes out of play. Last touch comes off Bartosz Schlich for a throw into Austria, which is driven down the left-hand side edge of the penalty area. Sabitzer goes back now out towards the path of Posch, who has an effort from the edge of the D, right-footed through the laces. It comes off of the Polish player and now played for a throw. Right hand side towards the edge of the penalty area. It's going to be taken by Stefan Posch on this right hand side, and towards the edge of the box Arnautovic positions himself towards the penalty spot. 4 minutes of this second half gone. Poland 1, Austria 1 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Arnautovic side of his penalty area, he gathers possession, but it's one back by Poland, but the ball's going to trickle out for a throw-in, unable to keep hold of his footing. Was Krzysztof Piaczek, heavy touch, ball goes out. It's an Austrian thrower, just like the first half. Ralf Rangnick side to come into proceedings, the better with the two. Go 1-0 up in the 9th minute, but unable to hang on to that lead. The good passages of play aren't really being translated with much. The ball moves forward again into the penalty area. Szczesny called for it. It was cleared away by Darovitz. He comes back out towards Sabitzer, out towards Moene. Left hand side, around about 35 yards out for goal. Driven through the middle by Seivel. Goes out towards Posh, right hand side. Now in towards Weimer, edge of the penalty area. Evades the Russian Jakub Kirio. Gets across on his right boot. Comes off a Polish body, and it's going to be it's off a Jakub Kirio. It's going to be a corner to Austria on this right hand side as they attack in this second half. 5 minutes of this second period has been played. The score is Poland 1, Austria 1 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary. So it's going to be Patrick Weimer, the substitute to take. He's going to swing it in, right-footed on the right-hand side, in towards the penalty area. Header on goal in and around the penalty spot by Stefan Poch, which is straight at Wojciech Szczesny in the Polish goal. It's going to lose possession out quickly. Now towards the edge of their OD, they have the ball. 6 minutes of this second half has been played. Poland 1, Austria 1. The score on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. The ball again loose in the middle of the field, but Poland come out of it. And now on the right hand side, driving forward is Frankowski. Moves it infield towards Piatek, edge of the D, strikes one on his right boot. He couldn't quite keep his effort down over the bar. It will fly, and it will be a Austrian goal kick. 51.5 minutes played. Which is taken short by Patrick Pence, out towards the left hand side. Moene caught out, one back by Zielinski on the right hand side, 25 yards out from the Austrian goal. Played short in towards the possession of Piotrowski, and then was looking to fire in towards Jakub Moder, the substitute, but the ball's going to go out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick to Austria once again. A reminder of what's coming up across Flash Score over the next few days. Remember, tonight we have that heavyweight game between the Netherlands and France. That's from 8 o'clock tonight on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Tomorrow, 3 games from Euro 2024. Georgia up against the Czech Republic, Turkey against Portugal, and Belgium against Romania. Sunday, 2 games back-to-back for the final round of games from Group A. Switzerland against Germany, Scotland against Hungary, both games at 8 o'clock, and then the USA against Bolivia from Copa America from 11 o'clock. Zielinski inside the penalty area just loses his footing, and Austria managed to turf the ball away towards the halfway. They now look to advance into territory, in towards the path of Baumgartner. Looks to lay it out towards the left hand side. Bartosz Schlitz stopping him in his tracks, and has got the game's first yellow card and a free kick to Austria as a result of it. First booking for Poland at this tournament final. There are 3 players in the Austrian starting 11. They were a yellow card away from suspension the last game of the book. Philip Moene, Christoph Baumgartner and Konrad Lehmer all a yellow card away from suspension if they are booked at any point this evening. So a free kick to Austria, 35 yards out from goal, just off centre towards the left hand side. It's going to be Marcel Sabitzer who's going to swing it in, or before Umit Mela just has a quick conversation with both sides about some pushing and tugging it around the wall. Sabitzer floats it in right-footed straight in towards the back post, but that free kick flew into the box and flew wide of the target, and a wasted opportunity that from Austria from what was a fairly good position. 53.5 gone. Goal is here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin, which is going to host the final on Sunday the 14th of July, just like it did in the World Cup back in 2006. Famous that Zinedine Zidane headbutt as Sabitzer moves his way forward in towards the penalty. Marcel Sabitzer strikes it on his left boot, blocked by Jan Bednarek on the right side of the Polish defence. Coming to Poland, left hand side. Sabitzer adjacent towards the edge of the penalty area. Has possession again after a quick 1-2 between himself and Moene, who has the ball again, retreats it towards the halfway line. The ball now in possession of Traun there, the Austrian goal scorer. This is Stefan Posch, moves infield for the right hand side. He's got Moder for company, plays it back about 5 yards now towards the possession of Konrad Lehmer. This is Moene, back to Lehmer once again. Austria looking to turn their course into the penalty area, but at the moment unable to do so. This is Moene once again. He's got Frankowski up against him, has to move inside. This is Lima once again, Sabitzer, left-hand side, looking to break free of Frankowski, edge of the penalty area, manages to do so, twists and turns past it, cross goes in, looking to find Baumgartner around the penalty spot, cleared away by Poland, who then managed to clear their lines and now could break away themselves. Driving down the left-hand flank is Zaluski, who gets the better of Sejvold, continues to drive down this left-hand side in towards the middle of the Austrian half, was brought down by Weimar, who's going to find himself in the book. And really, the referee, McMahon, was left with no option whatsoever. 55.5 minutes gone, 10.5 minutes of this second half played. Austria 1, Poland 1 here in Group D on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Lewandowski, who made the driving run down the left-hand side for the Poles, the man that was pulled apart by Patrick Weimar, who is the recipient of the first Austrian yellow card of this contest. So, free kick to Poland. It's going to be taken by Zielinski. Left-hand side. It's going to be swung in on his right foot. Around about 30 yards out from goal. In towards the penalty area it goes. It's flicked on. Only half cleared and then hacked away by Arnautovic. It's going to fall to Sabitzer. 10 yards from the edge of the Polish half. But then Baumgartner Weimar, my apologies, were able to get his footing together just when it looked like there was a 3-on-3 counter-attack for the Austrians. And so Poland managed to get the ball away and managed to calm proceedings down. Jakub Kirill plays it along towards Pavel Davovic, and towards the half it goes. And now 5 yards inside Austrian territory, switched out in towards the possession of Nikola Zaluski, in towards Jakub Moder, who goes down looking for a free kick. And Robert Lewandowski is going to be introduced to proceedings very shortly. Michał Probierz has seen enough. Well, Poland are going to have a free kick here as Trauner, the Austrian goalkeeper, goes down to the deck. Lewandowski getting prepped. Come on and earn his 151st cap for his country. He has scored 82 goals for his nation. An international career which goes all the way back to 2008. Made his debut in September of that year. 35 years of age, the Polish captain. As we have a look at the goal scored by Janet Tauno with him down on the deck. Maybe preempting his exit to proceedings, but we can confirm the introduction of Robert Lewandowski. Don't know when that's going to be, but it's not going to be too far from now, that's for sure. And in fact, there's going to be a double change for Poland. Also coming on is Kamil Swiderski of Verona. And Trauner is going to be replaced. His afternoon comes to an end and he's going to depart and make way for Kevin Danso. So the subs being made as we speak from both sides. So this is the fun part of the commentator because he has to jot down everything that is happening. Well, the changes are, as far as the Poles are concerned, it's going to be Krzysztof Piaczek is going to come off for Dursky, and it's going to be Adam Buksa that's going to take the place for Robert Lewandowski for the final half an hour or so that remains here. Well, it's going to be a free kick to Poland, which Zielinski's going to take just off centre towards the left-hand side, towards the edge of the D. He's going to strike it first time, right-footed, direct, but straight at the wall. It's going to come back out towards Bartosz Schlitz, who gathers it on the right-hand side for Poland. Cross goes in, looking to find Lewandowski in and around the penalty spot. Nearly his first contribution of this Euros altogether. It's cleared away by Stefan Posch in the end for a Poland corner on the right hand side. We passed the hour mark here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Poland won, Austria won the score on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Lewandowski, who takes the captain's armband off of Peter Zielinski, and ready himself on the set piece, is going to be taken by towards the near post, flicked on, and it was in towards the path of Pavel Damovic, who made the lurking one towards the near post. He glances his header wide of the target, and Austria looked to go again from the goal kick, but the referee unhappy with the quick advances of that. So we start again. I think there was 2 balls on the pitch was the reason as to why Poland were unable to restart as quickly as they did. It goes out towards the left hand side, and Austria continue to move their way forward, but Poland just getting a little bit more of a stranglehold in the game. It's kind of following the same pattern of the first half, where Austria came out strong in the first few minutes. They got their goal in the first half, unable to do so here, but then Poland were able to grow into the contest. Overall attempts 11-9 in Poland's favour, but full shots to 2 on target in favour of Austria in the first hour of this particular contest. But there we are in Group D, one apiece between Poland and Austria move their way forward again. Baumgartner looking to lay it out in towards the possession of Sabitzer, but there was a foul by Jakub Moder, who's going to be the second Polish player to find himself in the book this evening after Bartosz Ślicz. Just bring it down, Baumgartner just clipping him with the stud of his left boot. That will leave a nasty impression on Krzysztof Baumgartner. Still down, Moder just checks on his well-being as he receives the yellow card by Umut Mele. And it looks like it's going to be sufficient enough for them to make a change. Alexander Pras, Stern Gratz, is going to come on. It's going to be Filip Mwene that's going to come off for him. And it looks possibly Austria may move into a free here, although I will check that as soon as possible. Now, both teams have made 3 of their 5 allotted substitutions in this particular contest, and Austria with a free kick, which is going to be taken by Marcel Sabitzer, and about 35 yards out from goal. It's a long way out. It's chipped into the back stick. Marco Arnautovic lays it back. There's a goalmouth scramble which is eventually cleared away by Poland, and the flag was up for offside against Stefan Posch. Made the onlooking one. In fact, Arnautovic was offside. It was Posch who got the effort away in the end. Arnautovic eager, and on that particular occasion just a little bit too much so. 63.5 minutes played at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Poland won, Austria won the score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Reminder, the Netherlands against France, our last game of the day. That's going to be live with you from 8 o'clock tonight. We'll have all 3 games tomorrow as Philip Lionheart goes down, and the first contribution of Robert Lewandowski in this European Championship is a yellow card for the barge of the right elbow into the face of Philip Lionheart, the Austrian centre-back. He's arguing he was just a little bit too strong. He wagged his arm in the air as to say, no, it's not a yellow card offence. Well, Umut Mele disagrees on this particular occasion as we enter the final 25 minutes or so of this particular contest. Well, just having a look down in the dugout, and Kerner Trauner has got a lot of strapping on. Obviously that collision which saw him come off was much worse than initially thought. Arnautovic looking to get up there in mid-air, was unable to do so. One back by Poland on the halfway, but Lewandowski. This time, the man being fouled as opposed to the man giving away the foul, and he's going to win inside a free kick on the centre, bang on halfway, and it was Lema who gave away the free kick. He's got to be careful to not get booked, because if he does get a yellow card tonight, he will be suspended for the game against the Netherlands on Tuesday night. 65 minutes have now passed. Poland 1, Austria 1. It was Traun there who got the opener for Austria in the 9th minute. Glance header with the near post when left unmarked, and then the equaliser Christoph Piatek, who found himself in a bit of space inside the 6-yard box, running a bit of a goal-mouth scramble from around about 12 yards out. He struck the ball home, side-footer on the right foot, in towards the bottom right-hand corner. And so, as far as the group is concerned, both teams have a point apiece after 2 matches, and both have hard games afterwards. Realistically, you get the sense if either team are going to have the best chance of going through, winning this game is of the utmost importance, because getting a point against France and the Netherlands respectively, with all due respect to both of these sides, is easier than having to go for the win on the final match day. In towards the area, this is Baumgartner of Austria, who retake the lead. It was a beautiful ball threaded through into his path, and on the edge of the penalty area, slides it home on his right boot in towards the bottom right hand corner. He goes straight over to his manager Ralf Rangnick, who's lost his glasses amidst the celebration. And Austria, with just under 25 minutes to play, have re-established their advantage, and it is Christoph Baumgartner with a goal. His 16th goal for his country in his 40th cap. It was a great play on the left-hand side for Austria. The ball slipped through into his path. On the edge of the D, takes a touch, brings it inside the penalty area. And Arnautovic lets it go. Then as soon as Baumgartner released it for the side of his right boot, Szczesnik was sent the wrong way in the Poland goal. And coolly, calmly and composedly, he puts the ball into the bottom of the net to re-establish the Austrian lead. We're just under 25 minutes to go. Well, I don't think the manager was expecting the big celebration. Christoph Baumgartner, who's been on live wire for Austria, has re-established their advantage at 2-1. So Poland, who perhaps have had their best passage of the game in the last hour or so, are going to have to come again from scratch. They lost 2-1 in their first game to the Netherlands. They actually led that game by a goal to nil before then going on to lose it. But this time around, it's getting themselves back on terms and then finding themselves behind again. Zielinski out towards Zaluski on the halfway, left-hand side. I'm going to play it forward in towards the path of Karol Swiderski. Will go out for Poland throw, left-hand side edge of the penalty area. This is Zaluski, played back in towards the possession of Bartosz Ślisz. Now to Paweł Dawowicz. Just over 20 minutes to go. Poland 1, Austria 2 on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Poland in possession in the middle of the Austrian halves, in the possession of Jakub Kirio on the left-hand side. It's forward for Lewandowski, edge of the D, plays it out into the possession of Swiderski, who has an effort from the edge of the area, parried away by Pence. The second effort couldn't get away, and now Austria get the ball away. It's flicked out towards the left-hand side. I'm going to find out Arnautovic, but it's going to be controlled by Dawidowicz. It's going to be cleared away by Wojciech Szczesny. Poland look to go again. Just over 20 minutes to go. Foul by Marko Arnautovic, who gives away a yellow card. His first of the tournament. The second Austrian yellow card, fourth for the game. Patrick Weimer, as far as teammates in the book are concerned, was actually the sixth different Austrian player to have received a yellow card in this tournament so far. So in terms of giving away yellow cards, there's not many teams that are doing it on a more regular basis than Rangnick's side right now. But say that they're cheering again. The Polish side of the ground have descended into silence, and again some more questionable wear from the Austrian supporters. The lederhosen this time. There was a couple of Santas that appeared on our monitor pictures in the first half. June is not the appropriate time for that. Well, I suppose it depends whether you're one of those all year round Christmas people. I suppose I have to be honest, I don't subscribe to that. December is fine, rest of the year a bit too enthusiastic if you ask me. 20 minutes to go, Poland 1, Austria 2. Robert Lewandowski fouled on the halfway line. Poland free kick on the left just inside the Austrian half. It was given away by Kevin Danso. Came on in the 59th minute for score of the first Austrian goal. Tranner. And Poland will prettily play it along the halfway once again through them. A reminder that coming up after this, we all have the Netherlands against France, the final game from Group D, the final game of the day from Euro 2024. 3 games live for you tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll see the beginning of the conclusion of the groups. Every match from Euro 2024 is live on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service, plus a selected number of key matches from Copa America 2024, which is the only place in the UK you can listen to live audio commentary of the tournament as Poland move their way forward. Right hand side, cross goes in on the right boot of Jakob Moder, cleared away the near post before being able to summon in Kamil Swiderski. Well taken short. This is Moder again, who's had a bit of an impact since coming on at the break. Poland looking and searching for an equaliser in the final 18.5 minutes of this game. In towards the possession now of Zaluski. Looked across it on the left-hand side. Left-footed, came off of Stefan Poch for Poland throw left side. And about 10 yards out from the Austrian goal. Cross goes in again by Zaluski. Half cleared only as far as Jakub Kirior, who's got 2 red shirts up against him. Managed to play it back towards Zielinski, who gets his cross in, was looking to find Lewandowski in and around the penalty spot, but it's going to be a comfortable catch for Patrick Pence in the Austrian goal. 3 minutes goal, Poland 1, Austria 2. The intensity that kind of embodied particularly the first half, has just subsided. It's a very humid evening here in Berlin as Josh Schlitz has put down for Linehardt, and Poland are going to make their 4th change. In fact, it was Baumgartner went down by Poland. They're going to make their 4th change now, Poland, and it's going to see Kamil Grosicki come on into proceedings for the final 17 minutes plus that remain. Poland, well, even a point doesn't really do for them when you consider they got France on the final day in Dortmund, so you get the sense that they're going to have to try and find 2 later on in proceedings here. 73 minutes gone though, Poland 1, Austria 2, and Austria are going to make a change of their own. They're going to bring on Michał Gregorich of Freiburg for the final quarter of an hour or so as the substitution roulette continues to be rolled. It looks like Poland are going to make their final 2 changes incidentally here, because both teams made a sub at half time. You do get an extra window in the second half in which to make the change or make an extra substitution. It's half time plus 3 allocated windows to make your 5 substitutions. As Arnautovic has the ball on the halfway in the centre for Austria. Was just pushed to the back a bit by Darovic, but manages to keep hold of the ball and then shift it out towards the left-hand side, in towards the middle and in towards the possession of Weimer. Now in towards Baumgartner. Score of the goal that's put Austria in front, and now he drives in towards the penalty area. Baumgartner later across in towards the possession of Weimer, who has an effort for the side of his right boot, which is parried away by Wojciech Szczesny, and that was also close towards an Austrian third, which probably would have sealed the 3 points. With Baumgartner again doing the damage for Austria, lays an across goal from just inside the area towards Patrick Weimer, who strikes it first time with his right foot, parried away by Wojciech Szczesny in the Poland goal. And Austria just having another little wave here, another little wind. Poland will make the change, and on will come Emil Grosicki, and it's going to be Bartosz Ślicz that's going to come on in his place. So Poland with one sub left after that change has been made. Austria can make two more. They can do so in two different windows, as I mentioned about the half-time subs. So they have a throw on the left-hand side. Towards the byline, it's flicked back by Marko Arnautovic, and inside the area it goes. It nearly fell for Baumgart inside the penalty spot. Effort on the volley from the edge of the D, which is held by Wojciech Szczesny. It was Reinhard, the centre-back, who had the effort. It's going to trick it out of play. Poland throw on the left-hand side, and Austria want to make a double change. They're going to make so both of their final subs in go. Quarter of an hour to go. Poland 1, Austria 2. The score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. And Sabitza's through here. He's through on goal to make it free. He rounds Szczesny. He goes to ground. It's a penalty to Austria. And it's going to be a yellow card for Wojciech Szczesny, the Poland goalkeeper. Poland giving the ball away. And Sabitza was through on goal. He got the better of the two Poland defenders before then going one-on-one with Wojciech Szczesny. Rounded the goalkeeper, but as he did, Szczesny bringing him down, and it's going to be an Austrian penalty to make it 3-1 and to seal the points. Stretches that right arm out. I tell you what, there wasn't really much contact, and VAR will have a look at this. In fact, there wasn't much by way of contact. This could be one that's overturned, you know. I think this is going to be really interesting. It might be one of those, because it's given on field, that they may stick with the decision, but VAR is having a look at this, and didn't look like there was much contact, to be perfectly honest, by Wojciech Szczesny, but it looks like the decision of penalty is going to stand, and it's going to be Marko Arnautovic over it. 36 goals for his country in 113 games. Scores this. Austria 2 goals clear with just over 10 minutes left to play. He composes himself, as does Wojciech Szczesny. Key moment in this game, key moment in this group. There's Arnautovic over the ball. Steps up, right-footed, and slots it in towards the bottom right-hand corner. And Austria have a 3-1 lead. He lets out those pent-out emotions as he goes towards the fans, in towards the right-hand corner. And Marko Arnautovic, with his 37th goal for Austria, looks set to get them what would be 3 crucial points amidst their passage through to the last 16. And now Poland are staring elimination in the face. They look as if they're set now for a second successive defeat, and with France to play in the final game of the group, things are looking bleak for the Poles. Arnautovic stepping up, cool as a cucumber with the right foot. He sends Szczesny the wrong way, sliding it in towards the bottom right hand corner. He gave the Polish keeper the eyes, and then kept his eyes on the prize. And Austria find themselves 3-1 up with 11 minutes left to play. Well, at a major tournament like this, you need your main man to stand up and deliver, and that is exactly what Marko Arnautovic has done here. And Austria now lead Poland by 3-1 with just over 10 minutes to go. Well, they're still prepping them 2 changes. Austria, Romano Schmidt and Michał Probierz look set to come on here in the final 10 minutes or so that remain, and Poland have only got one thing they can do, and that's go all 4, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Ball left hand side, chipped in, not going to find Lewandowski at the back stick, and that was a rushed cross in towards the penalty area. Almost a sense of panic about the situation for Poland, and Austria are going to make those 2 changes to shore things up. Coming off, Kristela Baumgartner, who got the second goal, put Austria back in front. An excellent finish. Takes a touch and then slots it home past Wojciech Szczesny, who sent the wrong way. That was the goal that got them believing. Marko Arnautovic will feel like he's put the seal on it. So Baumgartner departs. And with a 2-goal cushion of him, a yellow card away from suspension, not a bad idea. And Marko Arnautovic is also going to depart the scene, and his afternoon's work's over. His third goal looks like it's enough now to seal 3 crucial points for Austria to help them in their place through to the round of 16. Michał Probierz and Roman Schmidt coming on for the final 9 minutes plus stoppage time that remain here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Poland 1, Austria 3. The score here on the Score Live audio commentary service. Arnautovic with the hand signal of love to the Austrian supporters, who very much love him. National hero status right now for Marko Arnautovic, you think? Ball goes back towards Wojciech Szczesny in the Polish goal. And then plays it out towards the left-hand side, driving forward down that flank. This confirmation for Wojciech Szczesny was yellow carded when the penalty was given away. Now forward down the left-hand side, Poland go in towards the path of Zielinski, but there was a foul in the build-up by him, so it's going to be a Austria free kick. Poland fans, well, they've descended into silence. For some, head and hands. For some, the fingernails being bitten to its core. Don't forget, later on tonight, we have the Netherlands up against France. 8 o'clock kickoff, that one here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Then tomorrow, Georgia against the Czech Republic from 2, Turkey against Portugal from 5, and then Belgium up against Romania from 8 o'clock. Sunday, Switzerland v Germany, Scotland v Hungary, both 8 o'clock kickoffs. And we also have the United States of America up against Bolivia from 11 p.m. in the Copa America. And you can listen to that live here. The only place to listen to the Copa America in the UK through live audio commentary, Flash Score. Lewandowski, 25 yards out in the centre for Poland, who are looking to find pretty much a miracle from here. Only 3 goals in 7 minutes plus stoppage time. And there's only one team on the attack now, and that's Austria. Sabitzer, who's taken the captain's armband, plays it out into the path of Goric, who's still running through. He's got the better of about 6 Polish defenders for them getting the ball away. It's only half clear in towards the path of Porcher has an effort. Good curled effort on his left boot, forces Szczesny to parry it away. Well, he had a good go at that first time. Sliced it through his left boot. It's a big right hand for Wojciech Szczesny, which sees it away for a corner. Fingertip save from the Polish goalkeeper. Well, that would have ended all hope that Poland would have had. That really would have put the rubber stamp on it for Austria. See this game through and then hope that they can get the job done and get something against the Dutch. Corner to be swung in by Patrick Weimer. On the left-hand side, he's going to swing in on his right foot towards the back post, where being left completely unmarked is Danso, but it's a heavy first touch on his right boot, and the ball's going to go out of play for a Poland goal kick. 6 minutes to go. Poland 1, Austria 3. Szczesny very quickly, directly launching the ball forward out towards the right-hand side. Such is the desperate stakes now for Poland. Szczesny once again. He's out towards the left-hand side, in towards the path of Jakub Kirio. Has possession on the halfway, advances in towards Austrian territory. Bang on the halfway line now. And has to play it back 5 yards in towards the possession of Davidowski. Launch ball forward, direct first time. Looking to find Swiderski. Cleared away, hooked clear by Austria, who got 5.5 minutes plus stoppage time to see out. Sabitzer with 2 up against him. Loses out, but regathered well by Saevol. Now goes out towards the left-hand side, towards the edge of the penalty area. In towards Lima, who can make it 4! Oh, it's just wide of goal. Just goes past the far post. It looked set for the second. It left his left boot. It was going to find the back of the net, but it just glances wide of the target. Slipped through beautifully. Rounds Wojciech Szczesny in the Polish goal, and then has a go on his left boot, side-footed into an empty net. That's all he had to aim at, but he could only glance it wide of the post. Much to the relief of David, who was cycling back to try and stop any attempts. 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Poland 1, Austria 3. Poland readying their final sub. Kasper Ubanski of Bologna, and they win themselves a corner on the right hand side. Robert Lewandowski with the ball in and now trying to rally the troops. It is going to be Kasper Ubanski who is going to come on, but not until after, it seems. This corner's going to be taken. Low drawn on the right hand side, cleared away. Ferocious effort on the volley for the left boot of Peter Zielinski, who just decided to have one of those let's have a go moments, and his number now is going to be up. That's his final contribution. He's going to be the one that has to make way for Ubanski for the final 3.5 minutes of normal time remains. So both teams now have made their 5 allotted changes in this particular match. And so the dice have been rolled. Players are going to have to do their jobs from here. Austria is so close to completing the job, getting a win which would give them such a good chance of qualifying through. They play Holland on the last day. They'll hopefully they beat France tonight and then field a weakened side of that one. And it's given away again by Poland. This is Weimer, edge of the penalty, moves in field for the right hand side. Weimer with 2 up against him, looking to find the outlet, but it's cleared away in the end, but given straight back to Stefan Poch, who in turn gives it away. And now Poland to move forward on this near side, looking to find Twiderski, but it's cleared away. Weimer, this game is very stretched now because of the desperate situation for the Poles. In towards the penalty area it goes, in towards the possession of Laimer, appeals for a handball, appeals for a second penalty, this time ruled away by Umit Mela, the Turkish referee. Poland with possession towards the halfway. Driving forward now is Lewandowski, looking to do it himself. Got the better of 2 Austrian defenders before they've been cleared away by Kevin Danso. This is Wimmer. Forward along the middle into the middle of the Poland half. Austria go. 2 minutes of normal time remain here. Poland 1, Austria 3 on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Shorting towards the path of Weimer again, who the last 10 minutes or so really has made an impact on proceedings for Austria, who now pretty much have Poland exactly where they want them. Just passing the ball around at one, at will, and they know for as long as they've got the ball, particularly in the opposition half, they're going to get the 3 points that they craved. In towards the path of Magortic. Rich plays it back in towards the path of Seivold. Onto the halfway it goes, and out towards the left-hand side for Austria. Once again, Seivold in possession. This is Kevin Danso through the middle. Space out wide for Poch to get across into the box. The right hand side gets on the inside of Grosicki. Has 2 up against it. Plays it short in towards the path of Weimer. Going to find Sabitzer inside the box, but cleared away by Poland as we enter the final minutes of normal time. Poland 1, Austria 3, the score in this Group D clash from the Olympia Stadion in Berlin on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. And of course a reminder that the Netherlands up against France follows us here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service this evening. Poland have to go for broke here. A point doesn't really do them many favours with France to come in the final match of the group. They're going to need a miracle, and they're going to need a chunk of time at the end of the 90. It hasn't been one of those games which has been filled with stoppage after stoppage. You may get 4 or 5 at the end of this one, but I don't think there'll be much, if any more, than that, as So Sabitzer goes down 5 yards inside the Polish half. On the right hand side is Austria go forward, so they have a free kick exactly where they want it. And for Robert Lewandowski, who was prying himself to come on to try and make an impact at what probably will be, at the age of 35, his last European Championships, could well be his last major tournament. It may well be ending in a bad way. Well, we're past the 90 minutes. 4 have been added on at the end of this one. 4 minutes now. Austria need to see out towards 3 crucial points which will help their progression through to the round of 16. The ball goes back in towards the path of Patrick Pence between the sticks, launches it forward first time through the middle, looking to find its way in towards the path of Lima. In a way, going to be shifted out by Wojciech Szczesny. A reminder, Netherlands against France, 8 o'clock tonight. Our games tomorrow will feature Georgia against the Czech Republic, Turkey against Portugal, Belgium against Romania, and then don't forget as well, we have the Copa America live for you throughout the course of the summer. Both finals on July the 14th. Austria looking to rubber stamp things here. This is Konrad Lima up against Jan Bednarek, looking to ship it forward on the left hand side to the underlapping Gregoric, but he couldn't quite get there in time. Poland goal kick, which is taken quickly and forward directly by Wojciech Szczesny. It's the only thing they can do right now. They've got 2.5 minutes to find 3 goals, 2 to secure a point, 3 to find what they realistically need, and that's all 3. But Austria regathering possession and just happy now just to see the job through in the final couple of minutes or so that remain here. Don't forget as well, the Premier League season will be live with us on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Begins on Saturday, August the 16th with Manchester United up against Fulham at Old Trafford. Every game from August through to May will be live with us. Plus, you can keep up to date with your favourite EFL sides by pressing the goal notification feature, and notifications for your particular EFL club plus selected EFL Championship matches will be available live here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Couple more minutes to go. Poland in possession, trailing Austria by 3 goals to 1 in the second of 4 minutes added on here in this second half at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. The ball on the right hand side, crossed into the back stage to Zielinski. In fact, it was Grosicki who had the effort at the back post for Poland on his left foot, trying to get it back from where it came from, but wide a goal it went. Now the Austrian fans, more and more tentatively as the time moves along, are getting happier and happier. They sense the 3 points are pretty much in the bag and pretty much in the leisure now. Minute to go, 2-goal lead. They're also almost there. To the halfway it goes. Poland regather possession, but they know their time is up. Jakob Moder with what is attempt to get the ball forward, but goes out for a throw. Austria happy just to bide their time a little bit, just try and stop Poland in their tracks as much as they can. Simple as this, they have a throw in, and for as long as they have the ball is for as long as they can 100% rubber stamp victory in this particular fixture. Towards the halfway it goes, 30 seconds to go here in Berlin. Poland 1, Austria 3, the score here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service. Linked forward, looking to find its way towards Patrick Weiber, whose valiant attempt to go and hook on to the end of the ball was very much in vain. The ball goes out of play. Wojciech Szczesny is going to take a goal kick, and that should probably end up being the final action of this match. Game which Poland would have had expectations, but it's Austria that's going to get the points. And Robert Lewandowski, what may well be his final European Championships, might be departing stage left in the group stages. Austria, thanks to a second half flurry, get the better of Poland by 3 goals to 1. They took the lead in the first half. Gernot Trainer after 9 minutes with a header. Christoph Piatek made sure it was level at the break, 1-1. Christoph Baumgartner with an excellent finish from inside the penalty area made it 2-1 before Marko Arnautovic's penalty after he was brought down by after Marcel Sabitzer was brought down by Wojciech Szczesny, brought the curtain down on the game to secure the 3 points. The Austrian fans who made the short trip over the German border to see this game in the German capital are delighted. Robert Lewandowski walks off a solemn, lonely figure. It is finished here at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. Austria with their first 3 points of this European Championships, and a great chance now of making it through to the last 16. They got the better of Poland. Final score, Poland 1, Austria 3.